had enough. I've had enough to last a lifetime. I don't need any more. That's a really good way to get like emotionally connected to a man who has actually done nothing to like earn that. So now I just let him know off rip. Like I'm not a big texter, which is true for me because I really don't even text my friends that much. I don't like texting, but I'm not a big texter. If you want to get in contact with me, you can schedule a phone call, no surprise calls. We can set aside some time during the week to sit down and have a phone call and get to know each other.
All right. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. I am your host, KTJ, former men's counselor turned love coach. And today we welcome you to the show, to this reaction. We got a TikToker here who is talking that talk, right? There's a different mentality here. We know now everybody is texting and all of that, but some people are using text to keep a distance from you so that you don't really get to know them. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. I tell all my clients, watch out for people who text only. I got a TikTok that went crazy when I talked about that. How do you know if a man is serious about you? A man that is serious about you will not text only unless you allow it. All right. So let's see if we can catch this, and we'll stop it and keep it going from there. All right. You guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and here we go.
Or you can schedule a date. It's up to you, but you're not, I do repeat, you are not going to blow up my phone with text messages. I'm not the one. So not only does it like weed out the ones who really are not about it for real, because they're going to be like, oh, I don't have time to do phone calls throughout the week. Or I don't have time for a date. Then you don't have time for me. So it weeds out them, but it also is like, can he stick to a scheduled day? Can he keep his word? Can he call when he says he's going to call? When we're on the phone, what is he choosing to talk about? Like, what is he using this time for? Is he actually getting to know me, or are you just sitting on the phone to sit on the phone? So yeah, skip the texting, baby. Take me straight to the good stuff.
All right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I can tell you about this. One of the things that she said, and fellas, I want y'all to listen to what this lady is saying, right? Whether you like how she said it or not, listen to what she said. She said part of her reasoning for wanting you to call is to see if you can keep your word. Part of the reason she wants you to call is to see if you can follow up, if you're a serious individual, because there's a lot of players out here and some of these people are absolutely not serious. But a guy who knows who he is, knows what he wants, will follow up, will make the call, and will talk on the phone. I know it's a foreign concept to some people, but women actually like to hear your voice. And a man who really wants you, really wants to go know you, has no problem, sitting down and getting to hear your voice. So let me just take this from the top and let you guys check it out.
I think the best thing that I did for my dating life was to cut out all that mindless texting. All that good morning, what are you doing today? Nothing much, what about you? Oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I don't have to have another conversation even resembling that one ever again. I've had enough. I've had enough to last a lifetime. I don't need any more. That's a really good way to get like emotionally connected.
So let me tell you this too. One of the reasons why men text like that is because a lot of times people want to save time, right? I had a client who was seeing this guy and she was in New Jersey, he's in Maryland, right? And all of their conversations were through text message. All their agreements to meet was through text messages. And at one point she said, you know what? It's just not working out with this guy. I said, well, have you guys been talking? Have y'all been communicating? She was like, yeah. He texts me and I text him back and he just hasn't texted me. And I asked, I said, is all your communication through text? She said, yeah. I said, do y'all ever talk on the phone? She said, no. I said, no wonder there's a misunderstanding. There is going to be a misunderstanding if all you do is text message. Understand that. Text message is for I'm on my way, right? It's for I'm here. I'm upstairs, right? Quick communications. The foundation of your communication should never be text messages. Because if it is, there's going to be a misunderstanding. Just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. So look, you end up in one of these textationships by allowing it to happen. I'm telling you, even for the guys, I'm telling you, as long as you're texting only, there's that space, there's that distance, and you'll never have a real closeness with somebody that you're only texting, because it's not serious. You're not serious about somebody that you're just texting.
Connected to a man who has actually done nothing to like earn that. So now I just let him know off rip, like I'm not a big texter, which is true for me because I really don't even text my friends that much.
You know what I like about this? Let people know where your boundaries are in the beginning. Let people know where you stand from the start. Look, I'm not a big texter, right? So that automatically means you're either a phone call person or a FaceTime person, which means you like the sincerity and really want to make a connection. All right.
I don't like texting, but I'm not a big texter. If you want to get in contact with me, you can schedule a phone call, no surprise calls. We can set aside some time during the week to sit down and have a phone call and get to know each other, or you can schedule a date.
Now, I actually like this schedule idea, right? Because if you're a man who's about his business, and if you're a woman who's about her business, you're busy and you don't have time to sit around and just be texting, right? But if you know that you have a phone date, if you know you have a FaceTime date, if you know you have an actual time that you're meeting up with this person, you're more likely to go through with it, and shows that you're a serious individual.
It's up to you, but you're not, I do repeat, you are not going to blow up my phone with text messages. I'm not the one. So not only does it like weed out the ones who really are not about it for real, because they're going to be like, oh, I don't have time to do phone calls throughout the week, or I don't have time for a date. Then you don't have time for me.
Isn't that true? So when she said it weeds out men who say that they don't have time, just understand this, fellas. You're in a competition, especially with high quality women, especially with the women that you really, really, really want. They have other men who also have their ear and also want their time. So the man who's consistent, the man who's persistent, the man who shows that he can follow up, can stay on track, can continue to pursue, that's the guy who gets the prize. And you can call the prize whatever you want to call the prize. All right. You guys, look, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to drop the video to this so you can check it out a few more times if you like on in the notes there down below. So you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. There's much more coming. Peace.